Hello to all my beautiful neighbors working on Britt's block. I am Britt. As you come in, please like the video. It helps me to get in the algorithm and seen by more people. So hey y'all, look, that little button out there that say like, go on, hit that button please. Get the likes up. I love y'all. Let's get these likes up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, that little button on the other side that say subscribe, go on to your neighbors, family, and friends to come on over to Britt's block and find out what's going on. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, guess what? You're going to be informed. You're going to be informed. And if you want to be a blessing to my channel, you can at Cash App $ on Britt's block. Again, Cash App $ on Britt's blocks, or through super stickers, super thanks, super chats, and also being a member. So if you like to join my channel, come on over here and join. It's only $1.99. So y'all, these are our announcements. Please govern yourself accordingly. Hey my little rays of sunshine, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is having an amazing day on purpose. You know, it's almost the middle of the week already. It seems like time is flying. But y'all, as I get into this video, just bear with my voice. This pollen has got your girl in the chokehold with these sinuses and everything else. I'm telling you, these lungs in the uproar, they mad and pissed off. So, you know, people from up north always say they moving to the south for the winter. I'm moving to the north for the summer. If y'all ain't got no pollen, that's where I'm coming to. But anyway, let's get into this video. So first of all, let me give a shout out to Hannah Grace. Y'all, I'm gonna pin the comment. I'm gonna pin her video in my comment section to go back because she's reading some documents about this. And y'all know I don't read that. My attention span ain't that long. I listen, but I don't like to read. So anyway, so y'all know Fishy Tisha and Lien was up here trying to get their little house built, and they had to get some rocks off that hill, you know, with bad rocks and that on the rocks, and had to have somebody come in and break them bricks down and them rocks and everything. And that's what they did. But y'all, how about Lien decided they didn't want to pay the people. So now there is a lien over there on Scott's Manor. And the lien is for $49,619.36. Again, that's $49,619.36. We're gonna round it up to $50,000 because once the taxes and all that kind of stuff added in there, yeah. So it amazes me how y'all think y'all gonna get something and get by on it. Now y'all didn't pay these people they money, but yet still you got Lien over there on Instagram. Marsua always want to go over there and sit down. Yes, we're laying down the concrete, and that's where the elevator is gonna be. You know, Scott Manor is going to be 10 stories high with a luncheon pad. You know, if we want to go to the moon for a date night, we can go to the moon. And it's going to have everything. There's going to be a little shopping mall in the back and a grocery store on the left side and a little mini Walmart on the right. All of that, but y'all ain't paying nobody. But you ain't got to worry about having none of that now because they leaning. They leaning on your property like I'm leaning on Jesus. Everlasting on. It does not make no sense how they feel like we don't have to pay no bills. So what Tisha gonna have to do now is go back and get another loan in her name in order to pay these people for they could get started. But I don't know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you know, somebody correct me. But I thought Scott Manor was gonna be for Scott's 1.0 and 2.0 and 3.4 and 5.0. You know, so if that's the case, why is it this Marsua and Tisha name on there? But it made me go back though. I could understand. It made me go back to the episode that time where Melody and Marsua and Martell and Lien and Caillou, Tisha and Kim was having a meeting about the 10 acres and the mule. And when they was at the table, they had a loan They was having to sign. So Melody and Martell had their name signed. But then it was Kimmy had her name signed, and not Caillou, and his teacher had her name signed, and not Lee. So Melanie was like, no, sir, we not finna do this. Why y'all name not on there? Because if anything happened, it's gonna fall back on me and Martell. And they's like, well, it shouldn't matter who name is signed on there. She said, yes, it do. Your credit has to be good. What is the credit? Well, we know that Caillou credit was, 0.5. He already said that from the beginning that his credit was 0.5. He ain't had none. So, y'all keep putting y'all situation name in somebody else's name. And it's just not, I'm not getting it. For y'all to be millionaires, that y'all say y'all are, what y'all are, y'all dare to be a millionaire one day, y'all will pay y'all bills. But that's something y'all do not do. Y'all, like, I'm not going to understand how they end up on the show. And I know that back in the day that when it first started, that Martell had the little company that Scope and Hope with the Scotts. And I don't know how Caillou came in there. Caillou came in there because him and Kim was a nurse. We don't know what he did. And then I don't know how all of a sudden Lee became a millionaire because he was working at Target, in the popcorn department, giving out popcorn and asking if they want some water with that. So I don't even know why they was even on the show, because they're not entrepreneurs. This show is supposed to be about black excellency. And the more I see these people out here doing what they're doing, I'm saying it ain't working for them. It's not working for them. Now they sit back, they don't even know how to don't know how to make money. As many black t-shirts in all colors that Marsua wear, that's revenue. That could be income. Why are you not selling those shirts? Okay, you come in here, you buy a shirt for $10, you get 2 wings, 2 chicken wings. Black is back open now. Since they back open, it's 2025. Since y'all supposedly back open, sell the t-shirts while y'all in there. Yeah, they got bottle girls walking around here, shirt girls walking around. And when Tisha was over there in the Dominican Republic, she was like, yes, I got t-shirts that say the T-Squad, and I know that I got these fans out here, and I want to get my t-shirts out, but I don't want to charge nobody. I think what I'm going to do is just have y'all to pay for the shipping. No, dummy. We're not just paying for shipping. Even though you may got 2 or 3 T-Squatters, okay, then they're going to pay for their shirt. You got to pay for the shirt. You got to pay for the printing. And then if you don't pay for this yourself, and all they got to do is pay for shipping, you ain't make no money. You gave out money. But then they worry about Melody. She got that little t-shirt business, and that t-shirt business is thriving. She got 4 or 5 different little markups, different little, hey, you can get this shirt right here, get this shirt right here. Marsua want to say, just do anything to see what stick to the wall. At this point, y'all wall is looking like on Color Purples when Mr. tried to give Sugar Avery that food. And that food didn't stick to the wall, it slid off. That's the color your wall looking at right now. That's how it's looking. All that stuff just sliding off. And it's leaving a coat of many colors on that wall. But see, like, Mel has moved from shirts to hair, body, skin, all kind of stuff. And we're yet to see what y'all doing. When Tisha go on here, she always complaining about being a mother. And, it's just so hard to be a mother. And, but my thing is, people like me that's a single mother, take a walk in our shoes, walk on the wild side, and be a single mother, make ends meet. And I think a lot of times the reason why she can't leave Marsua is because her credit so up. If she go out here, she got so much debt that she got to pay. And I don't know how they get their money anyway, but they ain't got nothing to do with that part. But she got too many bills and too many loans in her name to get anything. At this point, she can't even go out and get a candy bar and live in it. A payday and use that to pay some bills. No. But then you always got one out here want to talk about everybody else's business and what everybody's doing. Talk about your son and your daughter not out here paying their bills. And I don't mean no little small bill, $100 here, $100 there. I mean thousands of dollars that they not paying. And my thing is, Marsua, while you out here trying to micromanage the people building a house, you supposed to be able to ride with commercial buildings and whatever. Looking at, doing something, but we know already after Zen Garden you ain't do good at that because somebody else had to come and do the work that you done wrong. They had to come back and fix it. And every building we saw that you was in on the show, it ain't never been finished. You could have been standing in anybody's business. But these people say today, we want our money. Yep, we want our money. You won't have nowhere to live until you give us our money. And y'all trying to go out here and go big only to show off to who, I don't know. As long as you got a roof over your head, it should be alright. But you want to outdo somebody, and everybody know y'all ain't got nothing. And at this point, while we seeing these people that leaning on y'all property, you really ain't got nothing. Now you got to try to get that lien off there. And then you're going to have to try to go pay the people to build a house. I don't know what they're going to do at this point. I just don't know. They better continue to stay in that house that y'all living in. That Marsua ain't finished because he had that big gaping hole in that kitchen that he ain't finished patching up. Just stay right there. Ain't no need of you moving. Yeah, I mean, because in a minute, y'all got one child finna go off to college. The other two be going off to college. Just stay there. Y'all don't need a big house. It's big enough for y'all right there. Y'all good. Child, but I had to stop by again. Make sure you go over to Hannah Grace and listen to the papers that she was reading on this long about this lien. Yeah, going over there. I'm gonna pin it in the comments. But anyway, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And y'all already know what to do. And that's to have an amazing day on purpose.
She got the news, the story.